Good evening, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to our event to celebrate the Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front for its 20th anniversary. So again, everyone, ahlan wa sahlan. This 20 years of consecutive activity and challenges made the Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front indefatigable, strong, powerful, firm, and finally, vanguard. Honored guests, as you know, the people of Ahwaz not free to speak as they like, because both regimes, regime of Shah, the previous one, and the Mullah's regime has limited the Ahwazian freedom. After 8 centuries of occupation, the Ahwazian Arab are still struggling for their basic rights. This brutal regime arrests, torture, imprison, and kills innocent political Ahwazi people every single minute, and no voice will be heard. In the real world, as today, the Ahwazian have their rights violated regularly by these monsters of inhuman regime in the name of God. How can a country or a government that embraces Islam as its main religion kills and murders innocent teen under age of 18 or a pregnant woman? This mass killing is a barbaric form of punishment to the Ahwazian. Justice and human rights appear to be the basic principle rights of civilized society. So please, we must therefore insist on a global consensus, not only respect human rights worldwide, but more important on the definition of these rights. In this occasion, we promise our persecuted nation, the families of martyrs and political detainees, that we will remain faithful activities who struggle for human rights, dignity, and freedom. We also struggle for self-determination and establishment of free state of Ahwaz. Thank you very much. شاريار الأخ شاريار من الجبهة التركمانية.
To Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front, Honorable Abu Sharif Ahwazi. Behalf of the Persecuted Nations Front, of Iran, we congratulate 20th anniversary of the birthday of Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front organization, which in a duration of its 20 years of hard and collaborative fight for the freedom of Ahwazi, became the trustable hand of Ahwazi people and well-known organization in Ahwaz and world, by demonstrating and joining the humanity voice of Ahwazi Arab nation with all worldwide human rights organizations, Amnesty International, United Nations Secretary, and many other free world governments such as Canadian Parliament, American Congress, and Euro Parliament. We wish them more collaborative and more stronger understanding and move towards self-determination of Ahwaz and success in their true and humanitarian struggle to achieve the will of Ahwazi Arabs in not far future by creating the free state of Ahwazi Arab nation. Long live Ahwazi land and nation, persecuted nations from Iran in Canada. To Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front, Honorable Abu Sharif al-Ahwazi. On behalf of Human Rights Center of South Turkmenistan, Turkmen Sahara, Iran, we congratulate the 20th birthday of Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front organization. And by voicing grave concern to the matter of Ahwazi Shahids' struggle, ethnic, cultural, social, economical genocide, we condemn anti-human and demonic act of terror by Iranian regime towards Ahwazi Arab people. Population of Iran is over 70 million. There are South Turkmens, South Azerbaijani Turks, Kashkai Turks, Khorasan Turks, Ahwazi Arabs, Baluchs and Kurds. And it is noteworthy to mention that non-Persian minorities are considered more than 70%, over 50 million of all population of Iran. Turkmen philosopher and poet who put the base of independence of Turkmens is about 300 years ago. Makhtum Ghuli Paraghi said, land from land, man from man is different, but man's love is invincible to his land. Life is given to us once, and it goes forward only due to its proper rules and through ups and downs of days and nights. But if we bond with responsibility into the will of our free ancestors, such their true successor, we must be fight for the land of man and its invincible love to his family, parents, brothers, sisters, and all countrymen. And it is the true fate or destiny of Ahwazi freedom fighters to achieve complete self-determination of so-called Iran and to create the free state of Ahwazi Arabs on the free land of Ahwaz. Such me and my brothers and sisters who fight for the freedom of South Turkmenistan, the same of others in South Azerbaijan, Baluchistan and Kurdistan. It is not worthy to mention that based on and published on the Circle of Ancient Iranian Studies, Persia became Iran in 1935, and the suggestion have come from the Persian ambassador in that time Germany in relation to the racist understanding of Aryan blood under the influence of Nazis. And the use of this word, Iran, and admitting it by any of persecuted nations, people except Persians, is considered ethnic cultural insult and grave manipulation towards our nation's identification. Today is a celebration day of the 20th anniversary of Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front organization, which in a duration of 20 years have fought by remaining many death days of Ahwazi Shahids and martyrdom in the past year, and continues to fight for the fair life of Ahwazi Arabs, and incapable of being conquered by the culprits of Iranian regime, knowingly is ready to wear death dress of Ahwazi Shahid freedom fighter for the free future of Ahwazi land, for the free state and land of Ahwaz, Human Rights Center of South Turkmenistan in Canada.